Alright, so we just got done eating lunch. We got that fresh snow on the ground, so we're just kind of walking around and checking out a couple areas near the parking lot where there's some fresh snow still, and trying to see if we can find any fresh sign from last night. But yeah, we're just gonna scout around here for about an hour or so and probably grab our stuff and go get set up for the afternoon. So stick with us, guys. We'll be in a tree shortly. Together today. I'm behind the camera and he's behind the bow. We are kind of hunting on the edge of a bedding area that is way to the east of where I was hunting yesterday morning. It seems like around 8:30 is when the deer movement kind of picks up, and that's when he saw the buck yesterday. So we got in here nice and early, got a double set hung, and we're just gonna sit tight and hopefully we see some deer in about an hour or so. It's nice and chilly this morning, probably about 25 degrees or so. Wind is super calm. Kind of wish the wind would pick up at least a little bit, because the thermals are kind of sucking the opposite way we want them to at this point, but we will wait it out and see what happens.
out, but let's go. Fine. Made up for yesterday. He's tall, he's skinny though.
That's a nice buck.
Yeah, I thought it was the same buck coming through for like this.
Well, as soon as I saw him, I knew it was a big one. Oh, let's go, bud. You smoked him. That was double long.
Yeah, it had to be, right? I'm surprised he made it as far as he did. Let's go.
We just had a buck come through right to my left here. Right in this thick stuff. And by the time I got the camera even flipped on, he was right 10 yards to my left. And there's just no way I was gonna be able to flip the camera arm around and get it on him before Al shot him. He snuck behind me here and then got right in between us in the gap in the opening between the trees we're sitting in. And Al tried stopping him once and he spooked and went about 10 yards further. So the 10-yard shot turned into like a 20-yard shot, but he smoked him, he double lunged him. We think we just saw him go down about 100 yards. 100 yards back that way, so. Oh, I got the shakes, man. But,
I thought he got me when I was drawing because you could see between your legs.
Yeah. Dude, he was eyeing me up the whole time. He was just staring me down. I got the shakes, man. I didn't even shoot the buck and I got the shakes. We had just been absolutely covered up in deer all day today. We probably saw like 25 deer today. Only like 3 bucks. But 3:31. Done. Al's tagged out.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bubbles.
Yeah, what was that? Standing right here. And we were up in that tree right there. Alright, Miguel just found him. Let's go. Heck yeah, man. Wow. 10-pointer.
Yeah.
Pretty deer. Yeah. Well, guys, we're back at the house. Unfortunately, didn't have the best footage even after the shot. It was raining pretty good. I was scared to get the camera wet, and it started downpouring after Al hit that buck. So there really wasn't a blood trail to follow either. It kind of washed away a lot of the blood. But we saw where he went down, so we looked for blood for a little while, didn't find it, and then decided that we would just go kind of where we saw him drop, and Al walked up there and saw him laying dead right there. So I saw blood coming out, spraying out of him right on impact, so I was pretty confident he wasn't bedded, and he expired pretty fast. I'm sure of it. So overall, it's just a great day. Probably saw upwards of 20 plus 25 deer today, mostly does and a couple of bucks, and yeah, it's just a great weekend. But now we're gonna chow down on some pizza and watch the Badger game. What's going on, guys? It's the next morning, Sunday morning here. We got the deer all cut up, quartered up. The weather just was not helping. Obviously, like last night, we did not get the shot on camera. I had the camera covered up with my hat because it was raining. The important thing is we got the deer down. Nice buck. So we're all pumped up about that. It's been a long season. I think Al
I think he sat about 15 times, and I had about 10 or 12 sits in, so not as much as I would like. Obviously, I wish I could be in the woods every day, but you know, with a full-time job and other things going on, it is what it is. So we get out as much as we can, and we got close numerous times. Al missed a big one on Friday. Fortunately, he was able to redeem himself and put this nice 10-pointer down yesterday. And I saw some nice deer this year as well, so can't complain. We got opening weekend starting Saturday, so we're gonna go home, get a week of work in, and then head up north for opening weekend. So more videos to come. Please like and subscribe if you guys like the videos. And ice fishing season's just around the corner, so we'll be back up here at Al's cabin fishing Lake Pete and Well, and pumping out some more videos for you guys. So thanks for watching.